Alright. Oh, Mike's close to me right now, isn't it? Anyways, how's everyone doing? Let's see what we were doing. I know I need to go there. Weird, it's quiet in my ears right now. Not going there yet. I will go here. Sure, there's... Yeah. I believe I have to come here after I'm done with this, though. I can scan everything. There's a Reaper over there. Go there. Right. So I already went through these places. Last time, yeah. I went to those places. Oh, motherfucker, I didn't even switch it over to the car. Look at that. I was looking at the places. Where to go. So we're going here first. And making sure this is the correct one. Communication hub. And not the main quest. Good. Yeah, I don't know who else to take. There we go. That there. Okay. Alright, let's take a look here. What am I looking at? There we go. Okay, now what was it putting on here? This, right? Forget what I had on the other one for him. Extended mag. Should be fine this. Give it a heady hitter. Alright. Here. And was it Liara? I think she's fine with what she's got equipped. Alright. What was that I wanted? Ah, overload. I'm gonna do that. There we go.
Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
Hang in there. We'll be there soon.
Yes. Yes,
Here we
Commander.
go.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Cool.
They're locking onto me, moving out of range.
Miss Sato, we've landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of the 3 critical access points. I'm updating your nav point with the location of the terminal they're closest to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
I haven't found anything on some of these missions. I might missed stuff on. Hoping I'm not missing a lot, because there's a lot of stuff I need to collect. The Citadel.
Affirmative!
Come on. Cool.
I'm on it.
I know there was like a dog tase on one of these ones, and I got that. Oh crap, I got shot. I have to do the whole deactivate process again. Here we go.
Commander Shepard, Cerberus shuttles are scouring the area. I think they're looking for me.
They're using comms to pinpoint Sato's location.
Oh no. How do we...
Nothing's changed. Upload the next set of coordinates.
Yes, Commander. Updating your nav point.
Yeah! Okay, then we gotta go over there. Oh. Come on. More of them. There.
On the double! Belly!
Cool. Okay, there's nothing I can see that's laying around. Ah, here we are. Well, that's not really a quest item, that's just using the credits.
I'm on it. Understood.
Ow! Who the fuck shot me? Oh, they're up there now. Poke your head out. Come on.
Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
Probably scared they'll find her if she breaks radio silence.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down, I promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. What if you get to me in time? Just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it.
Now we gotta go back in there.
Will do.
Come on.
Understood.
There was a dumb phantom of Sama. Come on.
Got it.
Commander, they've almost got the doors open. Help!
Got her covered, Commander. Area cleared. Picking up Miss Sato, then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Bet there's something in the
Good job,
middle of this
Lieutenant.
map I missed. Like down there. Something I needed. Oh well.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again. No small task to keep it that way. How is Miss Sato doing?
She asked to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
The L-Core Flotilla. Oh, so close to getting that to the end. Don't know if I'll get it though. Okay, then we're gonna go scan all those planets and then do Leviathan. And once we're done with Leviathan, I'll go around the Citadel, see if anyone picked up any quest items to hand to people. Should look at the Shadow Broker terminal. Okay. I forget if I found stuff to scan here. Oh yeah, I did. It's right there. Of course, it's a 300 units of fuel, not a 50 units of fuel one, though. Whatever. It's alright. Cool. Nubian Expanse is fine. Okay, I was there. That was where the one thing was. So much in there. Nema Cluster doesn't have anything. Been there. Did that one. That one's fine. This one I still can't go to. I know I missed one up top when I was scanning for not that one yet. Let's go to the hourglass. Did I need to go to somewhere to get that? Fine. Okay, I hope these are... Oh no, there's probably still more here and there. Let's just do this quick. Let's hope this is the only thing then. Probably isn't. We do so many side quests, you know? Ah, another Shadow Broker support team. Makes sense because this is Shadow Broker area and there's no... Fuck, I knew there was... Awesome, right here.
Evasion successful.
I think this is all of them right here. Yeah, because this is where the Shadow Broker lair was, is in this area. 600, damn, and I'm pretty topped off. Wait. Yeah, because I believe it was in Sowilo where the Shadow Broker was. Mass Effect 2. I hope this is the only one, otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. see what's here. Ernie. Just credits. Alright. Is that it then? Yeah, just can't go here even though this is available. So fucking convenient. And that's the ones that didn't. Yeah, those two are ones that did. I think that's it. I believe this launches one of the final missions, so I'm not going there yet. Shit! I'm at the save and you can't exit. Bryson's lab.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
That's
you're
where
in
there's
for the
stuff I
challenge.
missed on planets and
truth.
other stuff when I was scanning.
Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history
Or like
changed.
the ones that run around on
Reapers
like
were
that.
part of that
episode.
reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you
Oh,
harmed?
she has her
I'm fine. I
alpha
could
thing
use your
on
help
this.
sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a
No,
loud
I'm not doing
noise.
the renegade.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
I still haven't gotten Miranda's extra final mission though.
Find that thing.
To help her.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper.
Which is weird because I usually get it by this point.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's
I
the
didn't even
log.
get to look around much.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but...
It's like right next to you.
I'm gonna crunch some numbers.
I should have looked
The rest
around
of
the
this
lab.
project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
The Soul Galaxy map. Let me look at this though. I'm gonna look at this Alright.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
What's this over here? Hey. Nice.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Ha!
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly. But it is impossible to say without more data. And the decryption key.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close
Oh
to my
no,
heart.
it's in his heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
It's in his heart. Can I use it?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Alright. Sorry, I'm not reading all that.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding it now.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
Nope.
March
I
7th,
thought she was done.
2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence, but the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Doing so now.
Yeah, let's click this one.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this.
Ha!
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. I'll take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never
let's see here.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Reaper activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Creature sightings.
Element 0 deposits.
Yeah, that has some of the same ones.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. We have a match.
So I had to disable
Locking
the
galaxy map.
Rachni.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
You're not allowed to go anywhere else on the thing. Let's just go to the Normandy for now.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony, Tiptree.
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's the nickname she's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Hey, Davey.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Thanks. You too.
Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal resistance.
Commander.
Hey. See, I have no idea where this Leviathan stuff is, so. Do you go back to Normandy or back to the, Oh crap, I missed this. No scanning. No wonder it said scan for whoever. I was here. Come on.
Signal confirmed.
Is that the only thing I need?
We have located Garneau.
All right. I want that final lift grenade, so.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we know anything more about this Leviathan?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in. Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
I thought it would be appropriate to have Java because he's a Reaper. He has a lot of lines with the Reapers.
Scouting party.
Or worse, by the sounds of it.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
It's likely the civilians will be frightened.
Come on. Ah. Just hacking. Oh, sweet loading screen.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to
reception.
They should be panicked.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
Creepy.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Commander, something is
Obviously.
Let's look around. Carefully.
He was living in the ducts.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
Damn, this music's
The
creepy.
people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
We should repair the elevator.
But he died.
Aren't you worried about the Reapers?
We know nothing. Go away.
You can't be in here.
I will call security.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
This is fucking eerie.
The security log at the elevator mentioned a Dr. Garneau. Why are they lying about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Yeah.
I see a trend among the miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics.
Huh, weird. Cut off his thing when he said that. This guy you can't talk to.
The train pain threshold before psychosis is too high.
What if the pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. You should look into that.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here. Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation is the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
You shouldn't be here.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Turn back, Commander.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
TGS Mineral Works is focused on.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. Just input it at the security terminal.
Let's try it on the medical lab. They do a great job of making you feel like you're being watched in this.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Security console. It's not here. Is it? There's a security console. I can't do nothing here.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Finding the security console is annoying.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access.
Oh, that's mean here. Doesn't let me into the medical area. not allowed to go to the other area now? Or... Security council's annoying to find. Whatever. Let's see.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Hey.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, here it is. Walked right past it.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
This Garneau human was headed to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Cool.
Is that Garneau?
It is difficult to tell. Dead humans all look alike.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
What of the artifact you spoke of in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Come on.
Someone has cut the power.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
The map indicates a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones.
I am noticing a pattern. Despite the law of averages, we never find the Reaper moving in a direction away from us.
Cool.
There he goes.
It's everywhere.
Careful! Enemies in the upper balcony!
Watch our flank!
Right. Yes.
Here we go. Ah, shit, it's a banshee. Not one, but two of them. Hate banshees. Come on! This shit's supposed to blast through armor. Almost wish I had Liara for this one. Anyways, let's do this. The other one. Whatever. Fuck! Damn, I hate banshees. Couldn't even dodge that. Oh, now I gotta kill all these guys again.
There he goes.
Careful! Enemies in the upper balcony!
Watch our flank!
Confirm! Confirm!
Come on. This is the one moving close to us. Yeah, DD's all I'm gonna make it. Come on. Fuck.
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
Oh man, I hate banshees. Hey Sherry, how you doing?
What was that?
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
Oh great.
Trouble spots are out there. This drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged and is on reserve power.
Let's make it quick then.
And here comes more banshees. Hey, thank you for stopping by then. Here comes more Reapers.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
Drone just stopped. Here they come. I hope it's only these. I swear if there's more banshees, I'm gonna cry.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Come on! You're slow, drone. Fuck! Fuck! Come on! No! No! Stupid fucking drone. It's a fucking escort mission in disguise.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Right.
I will comply. If you wish.
Shit!
Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
Confirm! I will comply.
Come on. Oh! Said I'd cry.
Affirmative.
Acknowledge.
Come on, Edie, get your stuff charged up.
Let's head back. Yours should be online.
Oh, that Holmes.
Like in Bryson's
Ow,
office.
my
Move! I got a shot. Garneau!
Damn it.
Shepard, over here.
What have you got?
That was not Garneau. This is. It appears he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data, and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here. How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Will you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper? What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
These people are unaware of the past 10 years. Many things will shock them.
It now seems Leviathan not only has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
What if it is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, their power and danger are clear.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
I'm just gonna scan here. Sweet. Like not having Reaper activity when they're scanning. Hey, look, I could go here now. It's kind of long, a lot of exploring. I didn't fill up at any place.
I found something.
Cool. Only 50%. Sweet, there it is. Nothing really to scan. Alright. Where the Reaper alertness isn't that big.
Signal
Sweet.
confirmed.
This better be all of them. Ah, look, it's Ilium. Liquid assets. Okay, now we gotta find like the rest of this shit. Bye, asshole.
Reapers eluded.
Sweet. You got like all of them now, right? Okay. Oh! When I was over here and I completely missed the strike abyssal. I don't know how. I thought I got that earlier. And then we're going back to the lab. Oh, this one, I think. Maybe. No. It's 100 here. It's weird. It says I haven't, like, skipped down these two. Whatever.
found something.
Cool. Void Devil's Fighter Wing. Come on! Oh well.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh great, look, there's more shit around here.
Signal confirmed.
Oh sweet, look. Scan the planet? No. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, there's no Reapers coming this way, so I'm fine here. I could scan as much as I fucking want. Look at no Reapers. I love it when there's no Reapers. This means you have to find that one. Ooh, Vorcha. This means I have to go to that area and really look. In like the middle of nowhere of it. Sweet. Sweet. That's so nice. I like that. That is awesome. Is there anywhere else that I may have missed? Eh? Eh? Nee? Nope. 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 Been to Kepler Verge, there's only like one area and there's nothing really to scan there. Nope. Nope. Alright, did that. Done. 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 Okay. Oh! I thought I got all this stuff at Kite's Nest. What the fuck? That's like the first one over here that I got everything. Ah! I remember, and then there's the Hades Gamma. I was like, oh yeah, I get it. And I go back to Hades Gamma. Fucking 100% here. 100% here. What I missed here? Indris. I don't remember there being an Indris. Remember Vulai down there. I would have remembered this one. They added it. This was just added. This one just magically popped up, didn't it? Ooh, go right there. Ooh, look, a Reaper. Caver Station. Or Caver. Fuck you. Ooh. Indris. No, I know there's something to scan here. Oh, boy! Jeez! Fuck! Yeah, I thought I was getting everything. Man, how was I stupid. I thought I got everything. Man, I didn't know there'd be more planets and shit popping up. Governor Growth and Pazness! Holy shit! And guess what? We don't have the last final bit, so I just gotta keep going the fuck around and scanning. Where is it? I don't know. Hey, you're getting close. Fucker, gotta go back here and scan more when I thought I had everything. Man, I'm almost out of fuel. I should go buy some. Bitch ass. Bullshit. Yes, yes. Oh man, now I'm paranoid. Now I'm fucking paranoid. Oh yeah, I'm really fucking paranoid now. Nadius? The hell's at a Nadius? Did I go over here and scan? But this wasn't here either. It was just a red area. A ring. A circle. A circle of death. I think I did. Oh man, but this game's got me paranoid to fuck for everything else though. Back to packs. Make me paranoid as fuck. And no one else wants to pretend to not have anything? Hmm? 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 Yeah, it's cool. Back to the lab. I have to go around and make sure I got everything again. I don't know everything, but I don't know everywhere I went. Fuck.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around. They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then... no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Wait, was this count as a mission? Because I'll go back to scanning, huh?
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
That's where we gotta go. One way to find out. That guy in position. Nope. Alright.
Signal confirmed. There is no sign of Anne Bryson in this system.
33%. Well, we got one more thing to scan in the area, so. Ah! So long, dickhead.
Reapers eluded.
Ah, damn. Let's hope the Reapers aren't as excited here. Oh, good, they're not. Oh, yeah, they are. Just a little slower.
I found something. There is no sign of Anne Bryson in this system.
Radiation shielding sheath. Right, then I just gotta find the stuff at the bottom one. It's not near a planet. But it's in such a small area, it's easy to get the Reapers to come.
Signal confirmed.
No Reapers here, though.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Taking Edie on these ones because Edie has some good dialogue. And then Javik because of the Reapers.
I understand we have reports of an attack on a group of scientists.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional complications.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that. We have hostiles!
Take us in.
Commander, on the landing platform!
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Tracking multiple phones!
Get us over there!
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform, hang on! There, go!
Jump!
We have to move, Commander.
This platform won't remain stable for long.
Move! She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No! Stay where you are! This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Yeah, fun elevator.
Through here.
The elevator.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Come on, why is that stuff here? That thing's falling apart. I'm not...
I'm tired of Reapers doing that all the time.
Look for another path. Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Yes, Commander. This crude wiring has failed. I'll need a moment.
You don't even get to choose. It's just whoever does it, does it. What? I would have loved you to fight. Javik.
The bridge is operational. Raising it now.
Right.
Stevie's the tech
Banshee,
one.
Commander.
Yes, Commander.
No. Can you just die? Thank you.
Move! That elevator can't be far. This way.
Great. Always use an elevator when stuff is breaking down.
Anne, the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to...
Where the hell are you two? Get over here.
At once.
Of course, Commander.
See, I'm missing this shit. This is some good shit. Okay, come on. There we go.
More enemies ahead. Affirmative.
Look, there's like a Reaper or... Where are you assholes? You're slow.
We're blocked. Find another way.
It is done. This looks like a path.
Maybe.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
I will.
Man. Everything's falling apart. A lot of bacon everywhere.
Anne, you still there?
I'm barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there.
Shit. Almost had a... Killed it while I was charging me like it did at the beginning of the game. I don't think I'll ever do that again. It was like sheer luck.
Don't move until we get there.
The harvester. Come on. Assault rifle, Omni Blade. I didn't buy one of those, but now I got one. I don't really need it. I got all my other upgrades. Yeah. My ear itches.
Elevator spotted, Commander.
Get to it.
Oh. Maybe need to go up that way? No. Come on, need ammo. Oh yeah, and that delicious data. I mean credits. Credits data, yes. Come on. Right, alright, let's get on and watch the elevator break while we're on it. Oh, look at a hand. Let me give you a hand.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
Sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Commander, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down! What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor.
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard, take it out!
Yes, Commander.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
We need to get rid of that harvester.
We'll bring it down. Okay, Cortez, get in here.
Yeah, Commander. Shuttle ready for evac, Commander.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Yes, Commander.
Oh shit, I thought we could go that way.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... what? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
Loading screens are hot. Oh, sweet, I got a new message. %. Where's the other stuff? They did the plan already. Sweet! Never again! Hello, Catchnets. I said that about you earlier, too. I forgot where I got the other stuff earlier, but ah, sweet. Easy peasy. Man. I made this DLC longer by scanning shit in between missions. Yeah, it's good. That's the one we need to go to. Fine, fine, fine. Good, cool, fine. Yes. Yes. This one I did already, eh? Yeah. Strike a bizzle. Okay, I forgot where I scanned here. I think it was that planet. I'm gonna scan here. 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 Hey, motherfuckers. Oh, I found it! Yeah! Just gotta go there next time. Sweet. Sweet, I found it. Awesome. There, that way I know for later. Alright. Back to the laboratory! Yeah. Edie's not in the uniform this time.
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Final English.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
I see, because Sadie's not in my squad, that's why she doesn't have the uniform.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, he might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection.
Hey, Lola. Need a hand?
Controls the mind of anyone near it.
Wait, why the hell is James in here?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping. We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Did she just phase through Edie?
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
No!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Man.
Anne, are you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on, let's get you some help.
Wait, can I talk to everyone before we head out? Edie? Where did James and the other one go? Just Edie's the one chilling out. I'll take a look at the Shadow Broker terminal before we go to the next one. Just in case I miss anything. I hope with Miranda, I didn't accidentally say no to her thing. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to happen when you do
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander. What is it with you and rescuing scientists from dig sites that have been overrun by hostile forces? If you decide to help her take down the Shadow Broker, I'm going to be jealous and somewhat concerned.
Funny.
Thanks for coming by.
That's hilarious. Oh, there's more at Sigurd's Cradle. No wonder that was available for that one mission. To strike Abyssal. I think the Reaper alertness is still. Yeah, it is. Not here. So I should have done that one quest and stuff with this. Whatever. It's alright. So it's like the Java because they've had the best dialogue. Oh shit.
I found something.
Gotta scan both planets and then get the fuck out.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Dextro rations, that's nice. Get the fuck out. Goodbye, dickheads.
Evasion successful.
It could be at this one or that one.
Signal confirmed.
Oh look, there's no Reapers here. This might be the area then. Husk neural map, that's nice.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Right, last one. I need fuel. There's no fuel. I will come back with fuel. Is it right here? This one has one. Yeah, Strike Abyssal has one. Right? Otherwise I'm gonna lose my shit. Come on, it's like right? Nope. Nope, this one doesn't have one. Yeah. I know one place that has one down here. At least I know like where two of them are. I did like it in Mass Effect 2 though, that there was a fuel station near the Citadel. And I know it was so you could get there, that thing with Kasumi's quest, but it's also there. Don't have that. Amazing. I know. I should have paid more attention to Miranda's thing.
I found something.
No, I need to make sure this is 100%.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Okay, hold on, one lead of orbit. Yes! Edie and Javik, I've liked them for this one.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal
Should have gone
originates
to
from this
Miranda a
planet.
little more often.
Heard how
with the Citadel
Dan helped
stuff,
us
but I
locate
tried,
it.
you know, balance stuff with
Pretty
the
spooky
stream.
stuff.
Given the circumstances, what are we expecting to find down there?
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Yes, but then what? If this is a Reaper, how can we ally ourselves with it? They are monsters, never to be trusted.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
Whoa, look at all that water.
That's possible?
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out. Status!
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Everyone all right?
I've survived far worse, Commander.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Whoa.
It would seem others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
That's a cool gun. Why isn't my hair black?
Explains why no one gets out of here.
No, it's just black out here. What the hell?
Any idea how old these are?
Old enough not to stink. place of death. Those ships look like they've been drifting for years.
Why's my hair black? The greatest mystery of all. Yeah, your hair gets darker sometimes when it gets wet, but not like... Oh, look. Artifact. Can't really read that one. Oh, and I can't read it again.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
Primitive, not worth the repair.
A lot of shit here to find. Holy crap.
Look, up there.
Reapers, Commander! They were right behind us!
Protect the shuttle!
Get fucked. Me. I got fucked.
Protect the shuttle!
Oh, they're still over there, but I'm not.
Cortez, situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Cortez, what happened to almost there?
Out of development, Commander. Fixing it now.
How'd you assholes get over here? You're supposed to be next to me.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air!
Just a few seconds.
Give us some cover fire!
Copy that. Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled.
Damn it! Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
Shit, I don't got bullets.
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Oh, I thought there was bullets in here! Oh, I had this. It's not.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
The Normandy could extract us.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in. For you, Commander.
The enemy is persistent. Get another power cell, Commander. We'll hold them off.
So I could still put it in there. Oh shit, it drains too. I gotta go fast.
Got another cell here.
Oh, I missed with that. The hell? I thought I had it. Oh, it wasn't done. Oh, I'm still draining, man. Dude, this one doesn't have the cracked windshield like the other ones do. It's brand new. Can't get Edie healed, sadly.
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Shit.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Hair's still black for some reason.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Commander, risk is rarely a hindrance. With this plan, even I would hesitate.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs, check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comm link.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Getting some commentary here.
Copy that.
Cortez? Cortez!
Diving. Oh, light went out. Pressure's getting to us. Hey, when the pressure is very low, that takes the high. That dust takes forever to settle.
Not sure if you can read me up there.
Wow, the
Looks like I
HUD
finished the major
changed.
descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is running up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
Oh.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Look at how much pressure there
Some
is.
strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
Hey, look at this.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Oh, this pressure's gonna just fuck up our day. Here we go. Falling down. Watch that pressure spike up.
Can't see anything just yet.
They remembered to animate the pressure go up. Spooky. Let's get over there. Huh? No? Alright. Oh yeah.
Found the probe.
That's gone up.
Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
That's what the probes look like.
What is that?
Boost! Okay. I'm too far.
I had You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Anne? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
Oh, my nose is bleeding.
Cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger Reaper's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
Shit, it looks like I can fight. Oh, I'm sorry.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Commander is back. Pilot, what is your status?
We're good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
Thanks, Javik.
fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have a part to play.
Oh.
Get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Weapons are more accurate when fired from cover.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hackett out.
Yeah, and I hope I get Miranda's quest before I launch the Citadel DLC, because I want all my friends there. Let's see what else we got. Please. Is that maxed out war assets? I don't know. I hope it is. It's all green. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is from some of the stuff I scanned, didn't it? Governor. Liquid assets. Leviathan's 400. Don't know why he's alien. He should be a Cerberus or something. Ugh. Shadow Broker, Starship Tech, Terminus Fighters. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. There was something below the dark matter dissertation. Yeah, that would have been 5 too if I was smart about the. But I forgot that's what you need. I just thought it was side quests. Does no one have anything to say about these Leviathan? I'm gonna go scan stuff, but you know, come on, they're spooky. Huh? Let's see what Joker says.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point? So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous!" The
Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think.
Preach, Joker.
Commander?
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales. Auxiliary power units are depleted to 82.04% capacity.
Alright. Let's scan some Nashville planets. Hopefully Miranda contacts us again, unless I screwed up. She just went on the quest herself and is dead, I don't know. I don't remember, but I don't think you can refuse it when you choose the Paragon options. What I remember. Alright, here we go! Yes! Alright, so we got that. There's that. Okay, got that. Strike. I think the kite's nest is still stuff. Oh! Come on, come on, come on! Speed! Sweet. This should be it. Goodbye. Man! Keep bored on, I like doing that. Alright, that's 100. That's 100. That's good. Good, 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 good. Good. Fucking great. Excellent. Fantastic. Spicy. Shower. I don't know. Kite's nest. Oh, I did do 100% of kite's nest. Is that it then? Yep, the verge is fine. That's fine. Yes! That one's fine and that one's fine. Cool. So I think the only thing left is like the Citadel DLC before I go to that other one. And whenever Miranda, you know, wants to do the quest, I'm ready to help your sister. Let's, oh, we still have a little bit of time, so let's dock. Let's go into the docks. Yeah. Go around.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Alright.
Yes.
I swear, is if you just did the Paragon options with Miranda, you'd be able to go with her and stuff and that.
Thank you again, Commander.
Fucking hell.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
I'm pissed. I hope I didn't fuck that up with Miranda.
Spectre status recognized.
Embassies.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
Oh.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Mm-hmm. That's where I talked to him with all those before. Alright, let's see. Anything to approve? So I talked to her there. She knows about Kai Lang. Next level.
Spectre status recognized.
3, let's
Please
do that
select
one
a
last. Let's
destination.
go to the docks.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Just James and Zaid.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you. Hi.
Your parents get here yet?
It's weird. That was going through a lot of
They'll get here. They always
dialogue, and then it
They...
looped it. Okay, let's see. I probably missed that one thing I need for the hospital.
Spectre status
There's somewhere like in a
recognized. One moment.
quest where you just go around, hey, pick it up.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We're at this little farm.
Yeah, this is about what
We killed
happened
a
to
few enemy
Joker's
scouts,
sister.
and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner.
I've been meaning to listen to them, and I've been
One
forgetting.
of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. And she's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones I don't have their fucking shit. It's probably on a planet and I forgot to grab it, like I almost missed the Turian poison. Jacob's still here. Shit, come on. I'm pretty sure that next one is just you go and that's it.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Said, you know, after the room it'd be. Fuck. Okay, there's no one else here. And last time I was here, Liara disappeared. They started talking to people. Oh, she's back. I must have glitched that one time.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you. I missed this place. It's good to be off ship for a while.
Nothing else. Seriously, there's nothing on here? Alright. I should have checked to see if she was here though before that one. Did I check it before this? Yeah. Or after? No, I did before this, yeah.
Spectre status
should have done it
recognized.
longer.
Please select a destination.
Hey, let's see, who's at the purgatory? And we'll just go back to the ship.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Priority Horizon is a mission, so I didn't find that. I haven't found that. I haven't found this. I've scanned things. These are probably pickup ones. I probably missed those. That one I missed. That one's gone. That one's a part of the main quest. I missed that one. Fuck. I swear I got all these. Yeah, but I missed that one too. I had those intel. That intel. So I should have been talking to people a lot more. I'm pretty sure that's like, oh, I go to a mission and then I have to find and pick it up and then hand it to them.
How's the head?
Good.
Which I'm pretty sure I just missed all those and I'm pissed off. Every time I come in here, I don't see Cortez, so let's see if he's here. Oh, he's never here. Annoying.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot. But points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Yeah, she's still not here. Weird. I will check out those planets and stuff and scan, see if it is the correct area or not. Though tomorrow. I just don't remember. Oh no, like you know when you enter the system if it's the correct area. Anyways, I think that's just it. Don't know where to find the rest of those things for everyone because I swore I scanned every planet. Excuse me. Got everything. Like here, I could go here and go, ooh, look at that. I say that we'll go back to where we stayed. I'm just checking this right now. We're not starting this, we're just checking to make sure this is the correct area. Oh yeah, just that. It will be fine. Anyways. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do the other one. Maybe I'll start that one. Because then I think you just go to his area and then you go, oh, attack it. We'll see. As always, you guys back. The Cybernetic Husky signing off. Because I think it's when you invade their main base. Whatever. Okay, I keep getting Cybernetic Husky signing off. Hop in the raid. I'll see you next time. Yeah. Take care, everybody. Alright, hop in that raid. See you next time.